So what if it doesn't look the way you planned? All of these days still belong to you, and even the greatest disappointments have their uses. Everything is a litany of things, a network of things, each with its own context and purpose. Be careful, when reviewing, not to strip the happenings from their larger meaning. Nothing happens all on its own, and everything has potential for beauty. Is that not your life huddled against your feet, lying in wait? By Yrsa Daily Ward. Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to talk about traveling around the world. A dream that I'm sure many of us have. A couple of years ago, I worked as a flight attendant. Having that job gave me the opportunity to travel around the world, and it was an experience that changed my life forever. During those years, I learned quite a lot, and in this video, I want to share the main things I learned with you. If I'm being completely honest with you, this is one of the things that was the hardest for me to maintain. Even though it's hard to keep a routine while traveling, it's really important to keep somewhat of a healthy routine because your body can be really affected by all the traveling. It's important to take care of your physical and mental health because being in a lot of places in a short amount of time can be very overwhelming, both mentally and physically. So it's necessary to keep a healthy body and a healthy mindset in order to make the best of the experience. Eating good food and keeping yourself active by working out, it's very important. Also, having a small habits to keep you grounded, like journaling, meditating, or doing some breathing exercises can be very helpful. As a human being, you are bound to forget quite a few things. Intentionally or not, we have to admit that we won't remember every single experience we have while traveling. So keeping a travel diary or a travel journal can be very helpful. And also a very nice thing to look back on. I recommend you to document your travels in whichever format you prefer. Whether it's writing, filming, or taking photos, document your trips, the things you learned, and the way you felt in certain places, so you can keep as many memories as possible, and then you can relive them anytime you want. By the way, I didn't always do this, and I regretted it every time. I know that many of us dream about traveling just to see different places and other cultures, but we can also have the want or the need to get away from something or someone in our current environment. Traveling changes you, but it doesn't turn you into someone else. It can help you get some distance from your current problems, but it won't make them disappear. It's important for us to learn to be comfortable with ourselves and know that some things we'll have to face at some point or another. On the bright side, traveling can help you gain some perspective that can help you look at situations from a different angle and eventually find new solutions that you weren't able to see before. But always keep in mind that sometimes the journey within yourself is more important than the physical act of traveling, and you can't just avoid your life by traveling far away. A lot of times we won't have enough time or enough resources to see everything we want in a certain country or city. So when it comes to choosing and prioritizing, don't let others dictate what you should do with your time. Whether that is going to the most famous museums or just sitting at that aesthetic coffee shop you found on Instagram, do whatever you want to do and not necessarily what other people say you have to do. Live life the way you want to and create travel experiences that are meaningful to you and the people you're traveling with. no one else. For all my solo travelers out there, I know some things can sound very intimidating, like eating out by yourself, joining a group tour where you don't know anyone, or just sitting by yourself at a park can be challenging sometimes, especially when you're in an unfamiliar place. But doing these things and traveling alone can be one of the most rewarding experiences we can have. To be alone but not lonely sounds so cliché, but it's so important. Learning about yourself, to be in silence with yourself, can show you sides of you that you didn't know before. Being in an unfamiliar environment can bring things out of you that you usually won't see in your daily life, and it's a beautiful thing to witness. Traveling alone helped me understand myself better. I created a better relationship with myself just by spending time on my own, and that continued to stay with me in my daily life. Because in the end, I am a more honest version of myself thanks to that experience. So learn to be in your own company and to be your best companion while traveling. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations and grow from them. I promise you, you won't regret it. Take care, and I'll see you soon.